Good morning, you guys. You're watching my real life vlogs. Welcome back, welcome back. Today is a hair braiding day, so we're going ahead and getting started. I'm thinking this is gonna be day 1 of 2 days. So I'm just trying to get a jump on it, get as much done today as I can, then finish up tomorrow. So that's the plan. So as you guys can see, I'm just setting up my braiding station here in my closet. I started braiding my hair in the closet these last couple of installs because it's just easier to keep things away from the general population of the house, and it kind of decreases the chances of Ann like messing with my hair setup. So let me show you guys the hair that I'm going to be using for today's install. We're going with this hair, brown ash. And then for the hair that I'm gonna leave out, the human hair portion, because these are gonna be the boho braids, I'm gonna use this hair. And this color is 27. So I'm gonna take some time to set up my station, put all my little hair strands out, and then we'll get started. Okay, we're on braid 3, and I usually can tell by like the first couple braids whether or not I even want to continue, like as far as the color mix and all that, but this one is actually looking pretty good. I was nervous about how my dark hair would blend in with this ash blonde towards the top, of course, and it's not bad because I think part of the ash blonde mix involves a couple little strands of darker hair, so it kind of all comes together in the grander scheme. And so I'm just attaching these real little micro strands of human hair into the braid. The strand, you see, is really, really small. I think the smaller, the more like realistic it looks. And I just take like a banana clip like this, or whatever these are called, and then clip the hair up and out of the way so that I can continue to braid down. And I think I'm gonna have success this time with the human hair actually staying in the braid. I'm hoping, right? But this hair is a little bit more coarse, the braiding hair itself, so I thought maybe that would help. So we'll see how it goes. But the last time I did this with the human hair, the hair was coming out like a lot. So I'm just hoping that doesn't happen this time. So that was the first piece I added, and now I'm gonna add the next one, taking a little strand. Okay, so there's the strand right there. Oh, a piece of it came off. That happens a lot with this style of braiding. And then I'll just take the clip and hold this piece out of the way and continue to braid down. Okay, now I'm down towards the end. I got about 4 inches of hair kind of hanging. See, I'm gonna grab my end piece. I choose one that's like a really nice curl, and then I just braid it in. Braid it down enough to secure it. Put my dab of glue. I usually hold it for a second just to let it kind of take, and then as it's taking, I'm gonna trim off some of the hairs just to make it look good. This is a step you do not want to skip, trust me. You do not want to go through all of these hours of labor just to get to the end and the ends look really raggedy. Just take the time to do it. You won't regret it. And then the braids will last like a month. It's just worth it. It's a lot of work on the front end, but the longevity of the style is gonna look good for a long time. You're gonna not have to worry about your hair for a long time. Those are the things I'm telling myself as I'm sitting here through this long process. I think that's on there pretty good, so I can let it go, and then I can start to kind of unravel it, and then I can see those areas where there's stray hairs in there from the braiding hair, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim those off. And then the only thing that'll be left is my little curly end. Just be careful not to trim off the human hair, as I've done that before, and it's so annoying. When you're done, that's what you're left with for your end, the end of your hair. And then the thing about it is, this looks like such a small detail, but when the whole hair has the ends like this, it really all kind of comes together and looks really nice. All right, and so this chair is so loud, and we're just gonna keep going. Rinse and repeat about 70 times.
He must have lived near the coast and migrated as far as Alaska throughout his life. Examination of his remains found a stone projectile lodged in the side of his pelvic bone. It was leaf-shaped and made of a volcanic stone. Its morphology fits that of a cascade point. The wound had healed, but likely left him in long-lasting pain.
Reproduction, and most importantly, on your offspring's reproduction, is really important for evolution, and stuff that doesn't is completely irrelevant. Point. Because we often ask questions about, why do we have this disease, or why has this problem come up now? And quite often the answer to that question is because evolution doesn't care. It's irrelevant because it has no direct impact on reproduction.
You can't do that to me. No, you can't do that to me. No, you can't do that to me. No. No. No.
Okay, good morning, y'all. It's the next day, and this is how much of the braids I got done. Can y'all see that? There we go. This is how much I've gotten done so far. I'm having my AG1 now. Anthony is downstairs. He had a little incident last night on the job. He was taking down somebody and messed up his ankle or whatever. So he came up in here at like 2 o'clock in the morning on crutches because he had to go to the hospital and everything. So it's kind of been an interesting morning for us, but he's doing much better. I'm still not tired yet. Like, you know how you get to that point where you're like, why did I ever start this project? I'm actually not feeling like that yet at all. Like, I actually still really enjoy braiding my hair, y'all. Like, I just can't even describe it. You know, I don't know what to tell you. I think you just have to be a braider to relate, but like, I've been braiding my own hair since I was 13. I am self-taught. I can look at a technique and then just kind of learn it after watching it be done for just like a few minutes. So it's just how I am, and I really still enjoy it, y'all. I be having my videos playing, my podcasts. You know, it's just like me time. It's like therapeutic almost, and I like it, and it's fun, and I'm creative, and I just happen to enjoy it. I mean, it is a lot of work, but it's the same thing as like if you were like a crafter and like you really love making necklaces or knitting little sweaters and hats for people. Yeah, it takes a lot of time. Yeah, you have to, you know, like, it's time consuming, but you still like it. I don't even know what that's called. Like, it's work, but you like it, you know? The jury's still out on this color. I'll wait until I do the top to see how I really feel about it, but yeah, so far I like the way that the braids are coming out. Hi, okay, the braids are finished. I wanted to pop in before I left out. I'm headed to an event. Just wanted to show y'all how it turned out, okay? This eye is like still burning. I accidentally sprayed myself in the eye with some perfume. Okay, what in the world? Okay, I'm balancing the camera in the window. Let me show y'all the back real quick. The parts always take the longest, but it'd be so rewarding if you just take your time. You'll be so happy with it. And I really like the way my parts came out this time. I like the pattern that I went with. Hope y'all can see. I think the color came out really pretty, and it's showing up pretty true on the camera. So what you see is what actually is. I think it came out pretty cute. So I got on my favorite Amazon earrings. And I'm actually wearing an Amazon necklace. It's just one piece, but it looks like it's kind of doubled and layered, which I love that look. Okay, I believe you guys have seen this outfit before. I think I showed it on Instagram. Sneakers, faux leather. I think these came from Express. This is a Vince Camuto little shawl thing. And then this bodysuit, H&M or something, I don't know. And then I'm carrying my little Coach bag that never gets any love. But you know what? This is the cutest little bag. I love it so much. Yeah, so that's the look. Gonna head out. Hey you all, how's it going? It's a few days later. It was a lot going on yesterday. I didn't even get to talk to y'all at all. I ended up taking my car to the dealership because a couple things. So I got that out of the way and everything looks good. And I went running yesterday because I hadn't run in a while. And it was kind of a struggle run because it was really windy and I was struggling. Every mile was difficult. So I figured today I would challenge myself a little bit more and just add a mile to that because I ran 4 yesterday. Today I'm probably gonna do 5. We're gonna see. I've been trying to like stay on pace with my, you know, half marathon training and trying not to attack every run as like this PR moment, you know, I gotta be faster than the last time. Sometimes I just wanna run at a real easy pace, you know, and just get the heart rate up and stable and just strengthen the muscles necessary for running. And so that's kind of what I've been focusing on. So yesterday's run wasn't anything amazing. I think I did 4 miles in about 38 minutes and some change, which is fine. So I'm gonna do probably the same today, if not even slower, because I really just wanna get back in the groove. So yeah. Oh yeah, so Anne went to the dentist yesterday. That was another thing I did yesterday. Yesterday was crazy for me. Her dentist appointment went really well, you guys. We used the papoose again. I told you guys about that before. If you're not familiar with the papoose, I'll insert a little picture right here to kind of show you what that is. But it's a really neat device to use for kids who like do a lot of moving around. It's not just for special needs kids. I've seen them use it on neurotypical kids. It helps Anne especially to kind of like self-soothe a bit, because that pressure of like that hug kind of helps her to kind of calm down. And the staff is so good, y'all. I take Anne to Chicago Kids. They're just so good with kids on the spectrum, kids with behavior issues. They're able to like really get in there and help these kids. So I love them for that. I would always recommend them. We go to the one in Palos Heights. They're really, really good. But yeah, her appointment went well. She didn't have any issues. No, still no cavities, nothing. Like, we're doing really good with her dental hygiene. I'm just hoping we can keep it up, but so far so good. And I have to give tons of credit to her electric toothbrush, because it does all the work for us. So if you guys have issues with your kid letting you brush their teeth and you want to get it done a lot quicker and more efficient, get an electric toothbrush. It actually helps to prepare her for the dentist equipment, and it doesn't feel so different, you know, because she's used to that vibration, that humming. Oh yeah, so I'm over here setting up a run date for this weekend with a couple of my girls. We want to go and run together, so I'm loving it. Yo, I got run partners now. Because running by yourself can be hard on you mentally, because you're just alone doing it, but when you got people with you, it's so much better. So yep, setting up some dates for some runs. So yeah, it's kind of quiet around here. I just put Ava down for her morning nap, and I think Anthony is about to go to the gym. I don't even know where he is. He's around here somewhere in the house. And I was just sitting up here on my computer getting some work done, checking emails and setting up run dates. And I think I'm about to head out for my run right now. I did go to the gym earlier, and it was a good workout, but it wasn't like a huge calorie burner. It was kind of just like your regular schmegular workout. So I feel like I can get a run in. So I'm gonna go hit my 5 miles, and then we're gonna get this day started. Busy day as usual. I was just walking around making beds and whatnot, because I can't really function if beds aren't made. Like, I gotta have all the beds made. It helps me focus. I made Anne's bed and everything, and y'all, we got that tent out of here. Let me give y'all a quick update on that tent. So many of you had suggested some PVC pipe, and it was such a good idea, right? And so I went and did a little bit of research on like the PVC pipe and was getting ready to make the purchase. And I realized not only would I need the PVC pipe, but I would need a PVC pipe cutter. And I did the math on all of that and all the poles and things that I would need, and it came out to actually cost more than the tent itself. So while it was a great idea, and PVC pipe is more sturdy, so it would have been a decent investment, I just felt like I'd rather just get another tent. So really that was Anthony's final decision. So we had to go ahead and throw away the one that was broken. It was broken in like 12 spots. So yeah, I was pretty much replacing all of the poles with PVC pipe. So that's why it was so expensive. So we went ahead and threw that one out, and then Anthony found another one, a sensory tent that you can't break, right? And that's what we should have did from the jump. We should have got something that was like a little bit more foolproof and a little bit more sturdy and a little bit harder to break. So we got one of those, and it's a blackout tent. So it'll be darker in the inside, which I think Anne will enjoy. So we're waiting for that thing to deliver. I think it's gonna be here either today or tomorrow. But yeah, I was sad to have to throw it away, but you know, I was like, let's just revisit this thing and choose a smarter tent. So that's what's gonna be going in here. I can hear Ava in there like making little sounds, but girl, take a nap. So firstly, it's not hot outside. It's kind of cool, so I definitely want to wear a hat. I usually have to have my ears covered if there's gonna be wind blowing and stuff. So since I have the long braids, I gotta take the ponytail out so it can flatten. And then probably put this back on, absorb the sweat. Y'all, I haven't had any issues really with this hair shedding. I think I improved my technique, so I'm happy about that. It's nowhere near as much shedding as was last time. All right, so I'm gonna put that on. Release the ears, the hat on top. Gotta keep that head warm. It's so funny because my sister is the opposite. She can't have anything on her head. She said it overheats her. But I'd be like, I'll quit if my ears get cold. Like, I'll go right in the house. My headphones, I got these Beats, whatever they're called. I got my run vest. This serves as like storage. I can put water in the back. I can put personal items up in the front, these little pockets and stuff. I usually bring like a little paper towel to blow my nose because it's always going to run, without a doubt. These are my windshields. Okay, okay? If I have on a cap, I don't really need these as much, but yeah, I have to have these. My eyes can't take all that sun and wind. And speaking of sun, I put on my sunscreen. It's in the car, so I'm gonna put it on right before I start running. And then I have gloves because if my hands get cold, I'll quit. It's the hands and the ears. I will quit. Water bottle, that is pretty much it for those interested. Let's go.
Every time y'all put me with them hoes, it's gonna be big drama. 20 black Suburbans, we pull up like Sunday service.
One of my favorite snacks to have before a run is some seeds, nuts or whatever, but mostly seeds, y'all. It's iron in this, vitamin E, protein. I mean, everything. And it doesn't weigh you down. It's not a heavy meal. It's so light. I have powered through so many runs off nuts. Okay. I also like to have fruit, like bananas, you know, mandarins, even though I don't like oranges, but it does me right before a workout, so that's why I eat it and I just like hold my breath. But y'all, I hate oranges. The whole entire orange family, the whole genus, okay? But my baby and my husband like it, so it's always in the house. So I'm like, let me eat these. All right, we're here. I'll see y'all in a second. Ooh, this tastes so good. I had to take that hat off, hun. Put y'all on the dashboard. Yeah, one of the gym members today, after class, he was like, you want to see my car? And he had the electric BMW, the hybrid. So cool, y'all. He let me like see the inside and stuff. Looks like a damn spaceship, like a cockpit, okay? Kind of reminds you of the Tesla, but just, you know, the BMW touch, so a little fancier. Whew, y'all, I barely made it. I know I'm gonna be sore. The problem is I should have took some pre-workout. I really was running off natural energy and that's just not realistic for my age. Should have took some pre-workout, and usually anything over 3 miles, I need another shot of pre-workout. Because I use like the little temporary stuff like the C4 and the Women's Best. And so yeah, I usually have to bring a second shot with me, which I will do for tomorrow because I'm supposed to be running 6 miles tomorrow. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to the gym before that one, but I'm gonna bring an extra shot to get me through because I was struggling, like crawling to that last mile marker, crawling, okay? Lips got real dry, just a mess, but I'm glad I got it done. Sometimes the only thing that gets me through my runs is like when it gets really hard and I want to quit and be like, fuck it. Is to just think about how much of a privilege it is to be able to run. And again, one day I won't be able to, right? Nobody's running their whole lives, right? It comes to a point where it comes to an end. And that's what keeps me going. I think about, you know, how grateful I am for my mobility, how grateful I am to be able to take off running whenever I feel like it. And that's what gets me through it, just the privilege of it all. And running in these woods helps. It is so peaceful. I be racing the squirrels and stuff. Anne's pictures arrived, her school pictures. Yeah, y'all, this was her school picture. Oh my God, so cute. So this was round 2 because the first round of pictures they didn't come out really good. Like Anne wasn't really looking at the camera and it was kind of awkward. So because the photography company specializes in doing, you know, special needs, you know, photography, they already knew what time it was. So they did a reshoot with all the kids and we liked the second try better. And it just turned out so freaking cute. So I just got these kind of sort of smaller ones and then I got some littles. One of them I'm gonna give to Anne's old BCBA over at the center, and then of course my sister's stuff. So cute, I really like these. It captures her personality so well. Look what I got, Ann. Look, Ann, look. Ann. Come on, Santa. Come on, sweet girl. Come on. Come on.
No.
You got Sansa thinking somebody getting beat up out here. I wanted to show you this picture, Ann. I wanted to show you the picture. Ann, come here. Look at this beautiful art Ann made today at school. We got a little leftovers from lunch today. A couple leftovers here. That baby want a snack, mommy?
Oh, no, that.
You want a snack? Which one do you want? You want Doritos? Okay, you want this? Okay, no problem. Come on. Come on, sweet girl. You got your nori. Here you go, Ann. Ann, I got your nori. Somebody's home from school having a little difficult time with the transition. When she was getting off the bus, she was a little irritated. So we'll get through that and everything. It's time for me to make some lunch. I haven't really eaten, and I'm like, I just drank my A1 greens powder juice or greens powder mix, and I'm like, I need some regular food though. So I kind of had an idea that I would make like some chicken curry with some basmati rice, because I have some chicken breasts, and I usually don't like cooking chicken breasts in any other way but like smothered in something because it's so dry. So I'm thinking if I could do like a little coconut milk, you know, a little curry situation, that would be really good with some rice. And I can also stretch it. It could be reheated easily. Sounds like a plan. The only problem is I don't have any coconut water or paste or whatever, so I'm gonna have to go out and get it. So I'll probably go run and do that real quick. But yeah, y'all, my diet plan has been working out really good, just focusing on protein. I told you guys I eat intuitively. I don't follow any calorie counting plan or anything like that, just because that's not something that I think I would be able to sustain over a lifetime, so I don't do it. But I do think it's helpful though for people, especially who are newly embarking on fitness, and it kind of helps you to get that rhythm going, kind of helps you to have like that natural reflex as to what you should be eating and what you shouldn't. So it's a great starting point for many folks. It's just for me, I've kind of been doing this fitness thing for a really long time, and I've kind of been there, done that with the calorie tracking. So I get it already. So I don't think I need it. But I said that to say, so far it's been working out really, really good, y'all. So the last time I talked to y'all about my fitness, I did a weigh-in with y'all, and I pretty much told y'all I was 5 pounds away from my pre-pregnancy weight. And that was about maybe like 5 weeks ago, I think. It was definitely a full month, and maybe just a little bit more. But I'm happy to announce that as of today, I have lost that last 5 pounds that was kind of still lingering, and I am now at my pre-pregnancy weight, back in the 120s, okay? But I still have work to do. I still have fitness goals relating to strength and endurance. You know, I'm trying to get faster as I'm running. I am trying to get my strength back in my core because it is not there. It is not there. So the gym is still gonna be like a regular part of my lifestyle. It's not going anywhere. It's just up from here. And I just wanted to share that with y'all, that, you know, your goals are like closer than you think a lot of times. A lot of times we give up because it's difficult, or we just think we're never gonna get there. But then you wake up one day and you're there. And so that's what happened. Like, I had no idea. I just got on the scale and I was like, oh, I lost 5 more pounds, you know? So just wanna encourage y'all to keep going. And losing baby weight after pregnancy is more than doable. I am way past the age of to call myself young, but I still lost all the baby weight. So take from that what you will, and hopefully you'll take it as encouragement. Usually when she comes home from school, y'all, I'll just open up the pantry and just let her help herself to whatever goodies she wants, because she had a long day of structure and things. And so when she comes home, she should be able to kind of just let go, just like anyone else. You have a long day of work, you want to come home and kind of let go, put your feet up. And so we kind of let her do that. Okay, Aunt has me making popcorn now. So if y'all hear the popcorn in the background, that's where it's coming from. Y'all, I am so tired. I really needed a nap. I did get to relax and unwind after my bath, but I didn't get to go to sleep. And so, I don't know, I'm gonna have to get in bed early tonight. Today has been a long, strenuous, calorie burning day, and I do need to rest and recover. So, let me show y'all a couple of things that I ordered on Amazon. okay? So I'm about to start with the patio. It's about that time. So I got a bunch of deliveries in my foyer, okay, from Wayfair, because I'm doing a partnership with them. And I'm really excited to get everything in the space and see it all kind of, you know, come together. For my curtains that I usually put out and hang from the pergola, a couple of them are missing the Velcro hook and loop, you know, piece. So I was able to go on Amazon and order this hook and loop roll. So this is the hook and this is the loop. And it's just like a nice roll for seamstresses or people who sew or whatever. I can just cut it to fit exactly the straps and repair those things. I don't have to get rid of those curtains just because the hook and loop feature fell off. So I'm really happy about this. It was only $7. So I'm gonna be doing that. It was just a couple of them. You know, wear and tear over the years, it just kind of came off. And I don't know where they went, so I had to, you know, get the replacements there. I also got this hanging file folder, and I am interested to see how this is gonna look in person. Hopefully it doesn't look too cheap, but I only got this just for our mail because we don't have like a landing zone for like mail, and it just be kind of like spread all around the counter all the time. So I figured we could use something like this, something kind of inconspicuous, just plain white. It's like a little sleeve to put up on the wall over there by the garage door, and that way the mail can just, this can be the drop zone for the mail. And it's okay, sweet girl. It's okay. So yeah, that'll work. It comes with an adhesive mounting piece, so you don't have to drill if you don't want to. Just knowing how we are, I know this thing is going to be filled to smithereens. I know Anthony's going to be putting everything in here. So it's probably going to get pretty heavy. But I think I'll start by trying out the adhesive piece. You just take the sticker off the back and then stick it right on the wall, and then it just goes right in there. I think I'll start with this for now, and then if it doesn't work out, I'll switch to drilling if it gets too heavy, you know. All right, let me get the popcorn. It's coming right up, Ann. Coming right up. It smells so good too. Yummy popcorn. Girl, Ann in here having a snack attack. She having a snack attack. Okay, here you go, sweet girl. Enjoy your popcorn, okay? Okay, I got it up on the wall here. I didn't use a level or anything because I just don't think it's that serious. But it seems to be on there pretty good, y'all. Yeah, that'll work just fine. Just a quick little place to drop that mail. That'll work just fine. It worked out a little too good. Now I'm sitting here wondering if I should have gotten two. One for me and one for Anthony. We'll see how the one works out. Yep, I think I found a reason. So I'm reading through the summary of the day that Ann had today. They give us these little worksheets and kind of just describe everything that went on and all that, since most of these kids can't tell us what all they did. And the answer to her dysregulated demeanor today is right here. So they did an obstacle course and jumpy little activity, thinking it must have been like a big blow up thing or something. And they did that right before the end of the day. So presumably Ann had to transition from ending this fun activity to getting on a bus and coming home. And she's like, I don't want the fun to end. So that is what's going on. And they also wrote a note here that when they finished up the activity, she was a little sad, and so they had to do hugs and different tactics to kind of like help her regulate. So that's what happened. See, that's why it's so good to have these notes. So good to have these notes. So now that I know that, I just went outside to let Sansa out, and the temperature went up. So it's actually kind of nice. It's like 65, which ain't bad. So when she gets done with these snacks, we're gonna go out and jump on the trampoline, which we haven't been able to do because it's been so cold. And I think that's going to help her. And then, yeah, that should help. So she can get some more jumping in, you know. And oh my goodness, let me straighten up this family room. It is a small disaster in here, okay? Let me just pick it up a little bit. This family room is a freaking catch-all. I feel like everybody's stuff ends up in here. Somebody asked me recently, I guess when I started fooling around in the kitchen, they were like, oh, are you gonna do your living room? When I get ready. Okay, that's a bit better. Popcorn kids. We gotta clean up the popcorn. No, we're not gonna eat the kernels. No. Put that back in there. Here, let me give you the last popped ones. Okay, no kernels. Mess around and crack your tooth. Right? That's why I say no matter how many different technological advancements they make with vacuum cleaners, you better have you a good old broom and dustpan. I know that. Okay, sweet girl. All done. We got a few more kernels to fill right here. Sansa's outside. She's like, where y'all at? Thought y'all were coming. Okay, quick look at Ann's new tent. And when I tell y'all it's blackout, it's blackout. Like, when it's closed, you can't see nothing in here. So we put her little seat cushion back in here. There's her sensory headphones. There's a window right there. And she seems to really like it so far. It's got that wiry, really flexible material. I don't think you can really break this, but we're gonna see. We'll see how it works out. But I just wanted to show y'all that we got it in here, and so far so good. Hey you guys, good morning. It's a little bit later in the morning. I had my breakfast, my coffee, my AG1, all that good stuff. And we just finished our air conditioning inspection. So that went well. They did find a leak, so they are fixing that. It's all still under warranty and stuff. I slept in today because I was really tired after yesterday, y'all. I was exhausted. So I actually got into bed really early, shortly after dinner, and then woke up late. So Anthony got Ann off to school and got Ava fed and everything. So she's actually still having her nap, and I'm about to head out. Another busy day in the making. I'm kicking off a couple of tasks for my kitchen project, so I'm just headed to Home Depot to get some more supplies. And I wanted to show y'all what I got from Walmart yesterday. This dry shampoo by Dove, and I'm gonna use it on my hair right now just to freshen it up. So far so good with the braids, y'all. It's been working out really well. Not a lot of shedding at all. I can't even complain. So I think my technique improved, which is great. The only thing about the dry shampoo that I don't like is like how it comes out. It comes out real aggressive. There we go. Oh, it smells nice. It smells so nice. Okay, I should do it just to freshen it up. Exercising in braids, it, you know, can have your braids smell a little funky, especially if you exercise outside. If you smell like outside, so so much nicer, so much nicer. So yeah. Also, when I was at Walmart, they had my favorite hair care line, the Royal Oils by Head & Shoulders, and this is just the sulfate-free scalp care shampoo. Y'all, Royal Oils is my favorite hair care line that I've ever used in my life. I want to jump out the window and say that, right? From the shampoo to the scalp balancing conditioner, which I already had. As y'all can see, I be dog walking this conditioner. I just love it so much. I use a lot of it. And then I also like the co-wash It's just so good. As soon as you put it on your hair, girl, I don't care what state your hair is, it can be dry as the Sahara. As soon as that product hits it, you can just run your fingers through it. I don't even care what hair texture you have. It is going to soften your hair. It is my absolute favorite. I've been using it religiously. It's just so hard to find them because sometimes Walmart doesn't have them in stock. Like they have like this little tiny section for them. And so I just go on Amazon and order them because I don't be having time for out of stocks. But it's really good stuff. So if you're in the market, if you don't already have like a holy grail cleansing system for your hair, definitely consider Royal Oils. I didn't even know about them until a few years ago, I did a partnership with them and I had no expectations for the product. They sent it to me and they were like, let us know what you think. And I was like, okay. And I fell head over heels, okay, for Head and Shoulders. And I want to say they have a team of Black scientists behind the scenes who formulate these products. So that makes sense why they are so awesome, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw on a sweatshirt. I got on my little leggings. My comfy leggings, because I'm about to get down and dirty in the garage. It's time to get this stuff off the ground. So I'll see y'all a little later, okay? Okay, I'm all set. This is what I'm wearing today. These are Gucci trainers, right? Like workout shoes. So they're really comfortable. And I wanted to show y'all something else too. You see Anthony's crutches right there? He's doing much better though. Like he's almost back at 100%. I wanted to show y'all this candle that I got from Walmart yesterday as well, y'all. I really like it. It smells amazing. It's a balsam mahogany musk scent and it's a coconut wax blend. So good. Let me show y'all the inside. Okay, bam. I was burning this bedside last night and it smells so nice and it was only $6. I must admit that I be judging candles based on like the outer packaging, right? If the outer packaging looks too cartoony or has too many colors, there's too much going on, I won't get it. You know, like I don't like my candle to be like summer breeze and it's like this big stupid, you know, pineapple on the front or palm tree and all this stuff. Like I don't like that. I like real simple, low-key packaging, and that's why I bought that candle. I mean, well, that's why I went for it. And then when I smelled it, I was like, this is perfect for me. But yeah, that's why I went for it, because it was just a real muted, you know, outer branding, outer packaging. Okay, so I'm gonna head on down. So many deliveries and things. Deliveries. Sansa's food got delivered, all sorts of things. For dinner, we're gonna have some beef short ribs. I think I'm gonna put these in Dutch oven though, I think. And with that, I'm gonna do some mac and cheese. Okay. Yeah, and then what I cooked last night, there's actually leftovers, there's quite a lot, but I'm just gonna do lunch with that. And then, so lunch today and tomorrow will be the stuff I cooked last night, but sometimes I'll be wanting to repeat dinner. I'm okay with lunch, but dinner I'll be wanting it to be like fresh, new ideas. That's just how I am. So y'all, I'm gonna be giving y'all updates about this kitchen stuff. For in here, these legs on these chairs, I think I'm gonna paint them black, and that's what I'm actually doing today. I'm gonna break these legs off and paint them because I really feel like it'll really pull from the light fixtures really well, and then it'll give less of that like farmhousey vibe and give it more of a modern look. Also, my new garbage can pull-out thing delivered. I ordered it off of Amazon. And another thing before I leave out that I got from Walmart that I wanted to show y'all is I got me a new pre-workout, something that I wanted to try, something with a little bit more punch, okay? Take it up a notch. I got the Woke AF, right? And y'all, I wanted this one because it has a warning label on it that says, you know, super high stimulant. Like that's the level of stimulation that I am looking for. That's the level of energy I need. I need to see a warning sign, because some of the other stuff that I've tried, the C4, the Women's Best, is a very minimal energy. I be wanting something explosive. Y'all know how I am. I be wanting to like really take off. So let me take a look at this powder. I showed it to Anthony and he was like, nah. You know, he like, that ain't no energy. I was like, well, let's see. All right, so is this like a blueberry flavor? It smells like blueberry flavor, but the powder is white, but it has like a blue tint. So I think it's trying to be like a blueberry or something. So I'll be trying this for my next workout, probably tomorrow, because I didn't go to the gym today. I needed a rest day, so I'll just stretch and stuff, you know, because I found like, y'all, prioritizing stretching is like everything with like your workouts. I have never felt better Like when I don't stretch, there is a serious difference. And the thing about stretching is that I actually hate stretching because it hurts. Like, you know, I'm not flexible like I used to be, like in high school when I used to do splits and cartwheels and all that. I can't do that stuff anymore because I don't stretch. That's probably why. But anyway, it hurts and the ligaments and stuff be pulling and all that. So I be avoiding it, but no more of that. We have to stretch. It gives our muscles the best chance of performing well. It reduces soreness. It helps with muscle recovery, and it helps with flexibility so you can actually execute the workouts or the exercises a lot better and a lot safer. So I'm back in the game. So I've been prioritizing like 10 minutes a day stretching, but sometimes I'll break that up. I might do 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening or whatever, but I try to commit to 10 minutes a day stretching. If you do yoga and stuff like that, you are already good to go. Like I'm pretty sure your limbs are already thanking you, but I don't do that. I do just like running and like resistance training and like HIIT and all that. So I don't get the stretching, you know, but I've been working on that and I've been seeing some major improvements, major. So yeah. All right, the Home Depot run is done. Now I'm back at the car wash. As you can see, y'all, I figured it out though today. In this moment, I figured out what is so stressful about the car wash. I'm about to show y'all what's so stressful about it. It's this part. That's the part. That's the stressful part. That's it right there. All right. I feel like I did pretty good. I got everything I needed from Home Depot. So I just set up my workstation right here, y'all. But first, let me show y'all what all I got from Home Depot. Excuse the heater, it's blowing kind of loud. But anywho, I got some of this simple green. This is what I'm gonna clean the cabinets with. I got a new light bulb for one of the outside sconces, I guess you could say. These are the dusk to dawn LED ones. So I like this one because it has like a little switch on here so you can choose which light setting you want to go with, whether that be daylight, soft white, etc., etc. So this is really, really good. Got the wood filler that I needed. This is the Dry Dex one, retractable utility knife, and I'm gonna need this to cut some caulk. Y'all, so this is the black spray paint that I'm gonna use on the chair feet, and I didn't know Bayer had their own spray paint. Like, I was really excited to see that. I got the black satin one. This has the primer and paint in one, so I'm just going to lightly sand those legs and then hit them with this. It claims to be drip and run resistant, but we don't pay attention to those kind of claims. And then I got this grout cleaning brush because I think I need it. Yes, a flat pry bar. This one's 15 inches. So I'm just gonna use this to remove the trim off of that island. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, I came up out that sweatshirt hoodie because I done got hot, okay? But it's been fun though, and I got the chairs over there drying. I went ahead and cleaned those down, scrubbed the dub. I'm like, you know, if I'm doing a revamp, I might as well make sure they're clean. They're looking pretty good. They need to air dry overnight, of course. I got all of the chair legs in the garage, pretty much finishing up. Y'all wanna see? Okay, so I think I need one more coat on these. Look at that big paint mess, y'all. I'm glad I used this paper instead of the drop cloth. It would have been soaked out. I would have had to throw it away. And then these are the other ones. It's like two different parts to the chair. It's this curved part and then the straight part to make up the full chair. So I got that done. That was actually quite easy, sanding and painting. And then I came in here and started dinner. Something easy that I didn't have to like really look after. I'm doing some red wine short ribs in my Dutch oven here. And so those are cooking great. I just got some onion and carrot in there and all the seasonings and things. And then I'm gonna start on my truffle mac and cheese. So like I said, y'all, this is the kind of meal that you can just like, once you get all your ingredients in, you can just cover it and walk away from it. And so that's why I was like, let me do this for dinner. But yeah, it's been quite the afternoon around here, painting furniture and cooking dinner. All right, let's get that mac in there. That should be enough. And then I'm just gonna do like my usual, you know, cheddar cheese with the truffle. Went ahead and attached all the legs, the newly freshly painted legs to the chairs, and I really like it. I feel like it adds a little drama to the seating area over here. When Ann got home from school, she noticed the change right away as usual, but I like it. It adds a little drama over here. It makes the light fabric on the chair stand out even more, and the black legs creates like its own little cozy vibe over here. And I know the chairs in the dining room are the same, but I did not want to paint those legs, and I don't think it looks bad. I feel like it has its own little vibe going on over here, and then a separate vibe going on in here. Just like tones the legs down. It makes you not even notice them, and that was kind of the vibe I was going for. I don't think the legs need to stand out with this kind of table. I think the tabletop is what should stand out, and everything else should be kind of muted and kind of blend into the floor. So I like it. I have no regrets. So yeah, there's Ann and Salsa Girl over there hanging out. Ann just got home from school. I'm actually still working on some stuff, y'all. I'm making progress with the island. I'm also filming a full video showing the process, so it'll be a midweek video, so look out for that. But I'll show you guys what I've done so far. I went ahead and removed all the trim off of the island, so it's looking real ratchet. Don't worry about those scratches. They'll be either covered or sanded to oblivion. I took the outlet cover off right here, and I took all of the drawers and cabinets out, remove the doors on them. And I had to clean in here because it was so nasty, y'all. You wouldn't even believe it was so nasty. And even all of the crevices with the drawer hardware was like really piled up. It was like a ton of dust and crumbs and stuff like that. Food particles and everything. So I got all that out of there. And I also went in and repaired the holes and stuff. So the next thing I would do in here is sand. I don't think I'm gonna get to sanding today just because I'm in mom mode because Anna's home from school. So I think I'm done for the day. But the next thing is just to put the trim on. So we gotta measure and cut and then put the trim on. And then after that, I'll be ready to prime and paint. So we're in the final phases. The hardest part is kind of already done. And then I'll show you guys what's happening in the garage. My little work, my little workshop area. I had to bring the garbage can in because I was like, look, let's make it easy, okay? So I got all the drawers in here. And I removed all of the hardware and I went ahead and taped them to the inside of each drawer just because it's perfectly fitted for the drawer that it is. I don't want to have to redo that stuff. So I just taped all of them in, and I also labeled the drawers so I know exactly where they go, because a couple of them, like these two right here, are the same size. So I would probably forget which one is what, and I don't want to. I want to put it back exactly where I got it. So I got some wood filler right here just because those were some pretty deep gashes. The rest of them will be sanded away. And then for this one, I had mentioned to you guys that I was trying to I was going to install a different type of garbage can, so I needed to relocate the pull on this cabinet. So I went ahead and filled in the holes from the existing cabinet pull installation, and I did it on both sides, and I think I was able to fill it up pretty good. Only time will tell, but I think I filled it in pretty good because I used like a little miniature popsicle stick, and I think I got it in there pretty good. And then I'm just going to relocate it to right here. So I'm going to drill new holes and install the cabinet pull right here. So I got to sand all of this. I think it's pretty dry. I'll probably work on a little bit of sanding today, maybe out here, but I don't want to do it in the house because I don't want to wake up Ava. So that's pretty much today's progress, y'all. I feel really good about it, Like, I'm probably 50% done with the island just because I've done all the prep work and all that. The prep work is the hardest stuff. So at this point, I'm just trying to get in where I fit in with Dad's schedule. I did just talk to him today. He was really happy about the progress that I made, and he's actually working on some other really big projects. Him and his team are flipping another residence and all that. So he's quite busy right now. Plus he's doing some work on his own house. So it's gonna be quite a challenge to figure out where I can fit into his schedule, but I'm gonna be patient and just take my time with the stuff that I'm gonna be doing. And I'm just grateful for any help he can give me. So no rush. So yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned. Midweek coming up, you guys will get to see the details of kind of this process, but I think that's it for today. And I will talk to you guys next Sunday. So I'll talk to you guys then. Bye.